and can come from retail.
Linda, let's take a step back. So we have these introverts that enter into the salon and spa industry. They acquire clients. They may be retaining their clients, but they're not getting enough incremental sales or sales that pretty much are table stakes because of them being introverted and they're not properly trained. So as you mentioned, sales are historically for introverts. So how do we come full circle to, one, raise the awareness, and two, train these introverts so that they can get out of what they want for the industry, and it can be a win-win for the customer. Not the industry, but for their business, and it can be a win-win for the customer.
Mm-hmm. Well, Jennifer, that's a great question, and let's take a step back even further and look at the initial training. When first of all, the industry attracts introverts because we get our energy from within, and the environment of a spa is often it's so attractive to introverts because it's quiet, it's very serene. Mm-hmm. The communication is generally one-on-one. It's an environment where we feel comfortable. So the thing is that when we initially go to school, the initial training is focused on getting licensure, or it's focused on getting certification. So in school, no one ever really teaches the students to sell retail, nor do they teach them to engage. And then once they go into the spa industry itself, once they get a job, the training is centered around products. And product training is not the same as the training that's needed in order to maintain, first of all, in order to gain a client base, and then once you gain the client base, in order to maintain that client base. So it's incumbent upon the spa managers to incorporate some type of retail training, and first start with engagement training. And what I would really love to see is the awareness of the product companies as well to overlay the engagement training with product training. So not only talk about the ingredients, because nowadays, I think they've done studies that shows that 60% of millennials do their research before they come to a spa anyway. Mm-hmm. So they don't necessarily need to know what the ingredients are. They know already walking in. They know, right? But what they need is, they need a professional who can customize the ingredients to their skin for them or to their particular needs. So I think there's an awareness of the spa management. They have to begin to invest in this specific type of training because that's where your client retention comes from.